Good morning or good evening YouTube, I'm back here with another video, and today we're taking a look at some new content that is coming this week here. It is a new PvP game mode actually, and it's trying to catch all of those heroes or people, I would say, that normally don't really get to enjoy or try and participate in the championship because it's very niche, right? It's very all the strong players, all of that. And this one here, what it's trying to do is actually trying to give the free-to-play players and stuff like that a better opportunity and a better chance to experience how a PvP system can be, right? So let's take a look at it now, like what is actually coming. And I think it's gonna come here on this first day, so in 2 days from now I think we will be getting this new PvP content. It might start on Monday first, I don't know. But let's just read this together here, guys. If you haven't seen the patch notes for it today, this is why I'm making the video, right? And also because I can tell you what I think about it. And let's go through it. So it's called the Supreme Sand Table. And it's going to last for 14 days, where 9 of them is the battle period and 5 of them is the display period. It's also going to be a daily matchup between you and another enemy in a 1 versus 1 automatic battle, meaning that you don't have to manually target people. You don't have to do anything actually other than setting your teams. You have to just set your teams and forget about it, and the game will do it for you, okay? It will battle and you either win or you lose, and that is the automatic battle, right? Now the only thing there is here is there are some kind of requirements for this here, and I will go through that as well here quickly. I'm not going to read all of the text because there is a lot of text, so I'm just going to narrow it down to what it comes like. Okay, so there are 3 basic processes here. There are the preparation period, there's the matching period, and there's the battle period. The preparation period, you have 19 hours to sign up to participate in the day's match, okay? So you have 19 hours to sign up. You just need to sign up, put your team and then sign up, and that's it. You don't need to think about anything other than that. Now, I'll come back to this later, right? But if you are among some of the best teams, or if you are ranked very high in championship, which is another PvP content, you will automatically sign up for this event here. But if you don't rank high in the championship, then you will have to go in and just set your team and click the preparation button, okay? It shouldn't be too hard, and 19 hours should be enough for everyone to be able to at least log in and click this button. Okay, matching period is a 5-minute duration, apparently 5-minute window, at least that's what it says here, where the system matches you with another opponent, and then you can no longer do any lineup adjustment in this period, from this period, okay? Then there's the battle period. It's a 4 hours duration, and I'm guessing it's like Scramble, where the Scramble is also a few hours, but you can click the battle report immediately after the Scramble has begun and actually see the result. You can already see who won it. So I think it's just the server side, something to do with some technical thing that makes it like you can't see the instant result or something like that. I don't know what the technical things behind it is, but for the Battle of Glory, at least in the Scramble, you can just go in and click the battle report and you can see the result of the winner instantly, okay? Even though the Scramble looks like it's a few hours. I'm assuming it's the same here, so your match will already be decided after the first minute or so, and then you just have to wait a few hours to see the result if there is no battle report button, okay? So that's very nice, and if you win, you go up 1 tier. If you lose, you drop down 1 tier. So it's very simple also, the system. You win, you go up, you lose, you go down. It's very, very simple, okay? And it's a 1 versus 1, as I said, between you and another hero. Now, what else can we say here? Yeah, so the thing is that this here, if you are not ranked in championship, you will have to use epic heroes only for the first rank. Like there are some rankings here. All right, let me see what the ranks are called. The apprentice rank. If you are in the apprentice rank, which is the lowest rank, then you have to use your epic heroes. But if you are someone that often comes pretty far in championship, the other PvP content, then you start at novice. So you don't have to worry about the epics. But I think the epic one is kind of, I'm not too sure what you should think about it, to be honest. On one hand, I like it. On another hand, I don't like it. But since it's basically just targeting like beginner players, I think it's fine, because most beginner players will just have epics, right? Maybe 1 or 2 good legendary, but that is it. And if you can't use, like, nobody can go to a new server and just pay to win them, because you will have to use epic heroes. So even if your opponent has limited heroes, he can't use them for the first rank. So everyone has a chance here. I think that is how I feel it. Everyone has a chance to win something, right? Which is nice, because it means it includes more people in this PvP event. I think that is good. I like that. So it seems to be a mix between championship that we have, and then the War of Thrones, and then the Battle for Glory. It's kind of a mix of all 3 of them, actually, this new system here. And it looks kind of interesting. We can see here the screenshot of this here. It looks like you can see all of your other people around you. They are fighting. There are some buttons here with viewed battle pass and stuff like that, and you can go in and see if you won. It also says how many participants are in the bracket that you are in, or the division that you are in at the moment, or the tier. Which is very nice. And then of course there is some rewards. Now something to note here is that these interesting parts down here. I'm not too sure about the first one here. It says players who have participated in the battle the previous day will skip the matching period of the next day and directly enter the battlefield after the battle period ends. That is kind of vague. I'm not too sure what they mean about that, but we'll have to find out, I guess. Then it also says buy matches count as automatic wins. Not too sure what that is. Affected players skip the battle and advance to next tier the next day. Maybe it means if someone quits or something. I'm not too sure. And then there's the last one here, automatic sign-up condition for players. Now it says here, this is kind of funny, right? It says here in Elite Division it's top 8, Master Division top 64, Legendary Division top 128. And then they use this number here, 312 in Ultimate Division. It's so random, because like these numbers here are binary, right? So this one should probably have been 512 or 256. That would have made more sense to me, since we are going for this anyway. So this one is just an odd number. I'm not too sure why that is. But then again, I mean, 312, top 312, which is super specific in the Ultimate Division, will be automatically signed up. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel there aren't even 300 players in Ultimate Division, so kind of interesting to see if everybody just gets automatically signed up. Something like that, right? Because I always see the same names all the time anyways, like at least in game and at the top where I'm playing at the moment. It's the same like 20 guys or something competing, right? In everything. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But it looks interesting. And also here you can see how you are moving through the system here. Now, if you are strong enough to go all the way to Mythic or the Chosen tier, you get this avatar here for Felicia, actually, a dynamic avatar. I'm not so sure we can see it here. We can see some of it. Looks like this here. I've seen a preview of it, and obviously it's not finalized yet, but what I've seen so far is that this one actually is kind of dynamic, so there are some glimpses and some stuff like that, some sparkle effects and stuff like that. And it's not for your profile avatar. This is actually for the in-game like hero avatar. It's probably not going to do any significant thing, but it's kind of it's a step in the right direction, right? Giving us some more customization and getting us to look a bit different than everyone else, right? So I think that's cool. They could also start selling skins. Not giving them any good ideas, but they could sell skins. That would also probably be a money maker, at least in a lot of games. Skins are money makers, right? So let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. Now, that is it for this PvP thing here. I don't think we need to talk about anything else. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to tell you guys that this PvP system is coming, and it's coming on Thursday with the Thursday patch here in 2 days. and that this is how it looks. I think it sounds interesting. I'm a bit afraid that it's still just gonna be weak and other people that are waiting out that will win all of this here. So it's gonna be the same as every other PvP competition, where it's the same, maybe 3 or 4, 5 guys that are competing and getting all the rewards and just becoming stronger and stronger. But that is just how the game is, right? Oh yeah, a final note here, you will be getting some rainbow diamonds here just for winning, but you're also getting some for losing, so just participating will give you some rainbow diamonds. I don't know if this is the final number. It says here in the text that it might be adjusted, so could be anything, but depends how many fights we can do per session or week or whatever. 50 of these here is not gonna do a lot if you only do like 5 matches, right, per session per 14 days, so it's going to be another 500 per month. That's not enough to do anything, but yeah, it's something extra, right? So that's good. And also these rewards here obviously looks pretty decent with some of the stuff here. It's very nice. And then the last thing I want to notice is this one here. It says in red text, adventurers cannot enjoy attribute bonuses provided by Sanctuary and talent in the Supreme Sand table. That's interesting, because that means someone like Weak and other people who are spending a lot of money and having a very, very large Sanctuary, they won't be getting any of their passive stats, okay? They won't be getting any of that, which means it's a fair competition with the passive stats at least. Then we have the Spirit Beast, we have the Arcane Gems, we have all of the other pay-to-win stuff, but at least the Sanctuary won't be an issue, right? It also means that Weak, his answer won't have the 100% piercing rate. He will have to change his aura. He can probably just use another aura, right? But now he knows. Because he is getting the piercing rate from his Sanctuary. But yeah, whatever. I might just have helped him there. It's okay. He's a cool guy. So, yeah, that is it, guys. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day. Cheers. Bye.